All right, let's get to KCAL assignment editor Mike Rogers at the desk with some new information. Mike.
Hey, yeah, I wanted to tell you guys about two things that have happened with Southern California Edison in regards to our wildfires that we have had here over the last week. Now, any utility company, power company is required to file notice with the California Public Utilities Commission if there is any reason to believe that public utility equipment may have been the cause of fires. Well, Southern California Edison today has posted two notifications, one for the Eaton fire and one for the Hurst fire. I want to go through these with you because in the Eaton fire, the big one that has obviously caused so much destruction and damage and deaths is really just tragic. They say that they have been asked by several insurance companies, legal counsel for several insurance companies to retain information because the insurance companies have reason to believe that Southern California Edison may have been involved in the ignition of that fire. Edison, though, in this notice to the CPUC says their equipment was actually turned off prior to the start of the fire. And in fact, they didn't notice any anomalies in their equipment at all until an hour after the start of the fire. But there's another fire in town here from last week that they're saying something a little bit different about. I want to come to my computer here because I'm going to show you the fire that I'm talking about. Now, you got the Palisades fire and the Eaton fire over here, but the Hurst fire was a fire that broke out on Tuesday night just off the 210 and Yarnell. Now, it didn't do any damage. I mean, it did damage to the hillside, but it didn't destroy or burn any structures. But it was enough for a lot of people to be evacuated, both immediately near the fire, both sides of the 5, and even up into the southern Newhall Pass area or Newhall area were all evacuated. Now, with regards to the Hurst fire, Southern California Edison does say they detected anomalies within their equipment. In fact, saying that they had a Eagle Rock Sylmar circuit that experienced what they call a relay, which is basically a glitch in the power there at 10:11 p.m. Now, the fire was reported first by LAFD at about 10:30, about 20 minutes later. Southern California Edison goes on to say they also found a downed conductor near the tower associated with that same circuit. They go on to say SCE does not know right now whether the damage observed happened before or after the start of the fire, but they know that fire agencies are investigating whether or not Southern California Edison's equipment was involved in the ignition of the fire. You guys, I told you about this story a couple of hours ago, and since then I've gotten a couple of emails from people that said they also saw the start of this fire. They saw a large flash in the sky, which would be indicative of an issue with a power line before the blaze started. So again, the official cause of the fire is unclear. Southern California Edison certainly tonight not saying that it is their fault or that they have anything to do with the ignition, but are acknowledging the fact that there was a glitch in their system right around the time the fire started, right around the location that the fire started, and that local fire agencies are investigating any Southern California Edison equipment that may have been involved in the ignition of the fire. That is for the one on Hurst fire. For the Eaton fire, they say that no fire agency has asked them to retain any equipment. They don't believe their equipment was involved because they say that their equipment was off prior to the start of the fire, and they noticed no anomalies in their system until an hour after the fire started.
And Mike, regarding the fires that we know of, the Palisades and Eaton, still no cause on either one, right?
No, still no cause on either. And, no public utility has filed any sort of notice with the CPUC about the Palisades fire at all. And officially, the cause remains under investigation. Fire officials say they don't know anything about how that started just yet, or at least not that they're ready to share with us.
It's certainly one of the biggest questions that a lot of people will want answered.
Yep.
Mike, thank you.
Well,